actually found your father?
Yes, ma'am, I have. I did it on my own.
Why, Verla, that's incredible.
I'm just so sorry that you had to go to the expense and trouble of hiring a private detective.
Oh, now that's all right. I just knew how much the search for your father meant to you and how limited your resources were.
I'd like to pay you back.
Now you forget all about it, dear. I'm just so happy you actually found the man. Well, have you had a chance to talk with him? Have you met with him yet?
Yes, I have.
Well, I want to hear all about it.
You will.
I think it's wonderful. You must tell me, but... Verla, what is it, dear? What's wrong? It was a very unhappy experience, wasn't it?
I think it was the worst experience I've ever had in my life.
Oh, you poor little thing. Come on, sit down here with me, Langley. We need a handkerchief.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, I was just so afraid this might happen.
You were?
Yes. You see, Bill, I was very deeply touched by your story, and yet it did cross my mind that, well, this reunion might not turn out to be the happy occasion you hoped it would be.
Well, you were right.
So, it's just what I feared. I certainly had doubts from the moment that you mentioned that name, Lenny Vlasic, because as I told you, that man has had some very, very awful connections.
That's not even the half of it.
Oh, your disillusionment must be almost unbearable. So, darling, don't talk about it if it's too painful for you.
Oh, but I want to.
No. I mean, it might perhaps not be the best thing to do.
But, Langley, it may do her good to discuss it with us. I know I'm perfectly willing to listen. Now, dear, why don't you just start from the beginning and tell us how you found your father and where he is now?
Well, he is living right here in Pine Valley under an assumed name.
An alias? Oh, does that mean he's still continuing his life in crime?
Oh, no, he's gone straight. Matter of fact, he married a wonderful woman.
Well, then what's the problem?
He doesn't want her to know about me.
Oh, Verla. Oh, that's awful.
Well, you see, I happened to meet his wife, Mrs. Wallingford, and I saw what a kind and sympathetic woman she is, and I knew it would hurt her terribly, and anyway, he's just desperate to get rid of me.
Do you mean to tell me that man had no feeling for the fact that you are his very own flesh and blood? Oh, that is the most horrible thing I ever heard.
Well, if he's trying to protect his wife...
Oh, how could he be so cruel? He could have told Verla that he was happy to have found her and that he'd find a way to fit her into his life somehow.
No, ma'am, he doesn't care if he ever sees me again.
You see what I mean? That's cruelty, just plain cruelty. I cannot tell you, my dear, how sorry I am that it's ended so unhappily for you.
No, but it hasn't. You see, one good thing has come out of all this, Mrs. Wallingford. I met one of the nicest people I have ever known in my whole life, and that is you.
Why, Verla, what a sweet thing to say.
I just can't get over how kind you've been to me.
Well, my dear, you see, I lost my own daughter recently. And I still miss her and love her very, very much. And so I think it was only natural that I could, know how you felt.
You know something? I bet you your daughter and my mom have met in heaven by now.
Oh, that's a happy thought, isn't it? Thank you.
I gotta be heading back home tonight.
Oh, no, don't go so soon. Couldn't you stay a little longer? I mean, it's been a sad journey. We could try to end it on a happier note.
No, I can't. Thank you so much, but I just can't go another week without working.
Oh, I see. I understand. Oh, Verla, you will let us hear from you now.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, ma'am. I plan to keep in touch, no matter what.
Oh, no. You keep it. Please.
One for the road. So, you didn't let on to Phoebe, huh?
No. I just couldn't, Myrtle. She was so darn sweet to me and everything. I knew it would hurt her so much.
Yeah.
As much as I wanted to get back at him for what he did to me, I couldn't.
No one would blame you if you had done.
I think the shock would have been too much for her.
Yeah, it would have hurt her badly. And you know, that's why I've never exposed her myself.
You know, she told me about losing her daughter.
Yeah, Anne was a lovely girl. Hey,
Oh,
was that pretty?
Well, you know what? She gave this to me. She said that it had been Anne's favorite and that she was going to pass it on to her. She wanted me to have it.
What a lovely thing to do.
Oh, well, a taxi.
Listen, I wish you'd let me drive you to the airport now.
No, now, you know how I hate to say goodbye in crowded places. I'll be right out. Oh, wait, Myrtle, would you do me a favor, please?
Yeah, what?
Just give this to my father for me, would you?
Would you like me to give him a swift kick at the same time?
Myrtle,
I love you, too.
Will you forgive me for lashing out at you the way I did today?
Silly. If you promise not to wait so long before you visit me again.
You kidding? You can always come and see me. You're the only family I got now that Mama's gone. I love you to death.
Oh, me too.
All right. Well, I'm on my way.
Okay.